The place is a mess, the situation's dire. Now the kettle is boiling and the toast's on fire. I don't want a job being somebody's wife. I just want to see some action in my life. Everybody seems to get me wrong, but you and me, we usually get along. It's a funny old world called London Girl. Jude, do you have to?
Hello, Mo. That didn't take long.
What are you wearing a tea towel for?
Oh, I thought it was a nice pattern. How'd you get on them?
Oh, they only had 2 vacancies. Early morning cleaner in an abattoir. And part-time grill chef in some fast food place.
Not that one down the road next to the laundrette where your mum works.
Could be.
They're always looking for people. When my cousin Maeve worked there, she got scabies. They've always got vacancies. Where you going?
Make a cup of tea.
No, it's all right.
I'll be losing my job, Jude, but I can still make a cup of tea. You know, Jude, I didn't realise the kitchen wall was that colour when I went out this morning.
Oh, well,
it was magnolia.
Well, I had an accident.
Oh, no.
Well, it was only a little accident. But it got bigger as it went along.
How did you do that?
It wasn't easy.
I thought you were only going to clean the kitchen.
I was. But then I decided to henna my hair first, you see. And you know how you have to keep it warm after you've put it on?
I'm not an expert in self-mutilation.
Well, you do. So I thought I'd sort of waft it over one of the gas
Oh,
rings.
of course. Simmer your head on a low heat. I should have guessed.
Well, it was going all right when I smelled burning. I made a dash for the sink, but I caught one of my bangles on a knob on the cooker, so I grabbed for the French dressing.
That was 60p.
It was the only thing I could reach to put my head out. And that's when the accident started getting bigger, because it went all over the place.
What did?
The French dressing.
Oh, you could have used the soy sauce. It's cheaper.
You don't have time to refer to good housekeeping when your head's on fire. Anyway, I had to pull out the cooker to clear up the mess, and that's when I found it.
What?
The stuff behind the cooker. Well, I scraped off the bits that were growing, and then I thought, oh, well, I'll just paint over the rest, and then I thought I'd better do the whole wall to make it look good. Oh. What should I do about my hair?
Oh, leave it. Goes with the kitchen wall. Oh, I didn't think you'd get around to that lot.
Well, I was waiting for the iron to cool down. It's only got 2 temperatures. One's hot, the other's dangerous.
You know, Jude, you could be very dangerous if you ever fell into the wrong hands.
Yes. It was you who trod on the broom handle and broke it.
Only because it was balanced on 2 Coke cans inside the front door, because you were teaching the cat to show jump. Oh, that reminds me of when I was a kid. I used to make little Wendy houses out of chairs and blankets to hide away from me mum.
Yeah, my brother used to do that. Till my mum caught him and Andrew Thomas swapping knickers. I bet you weren't a knicker swapper, were you? I bet you had a little make-believe friend, didn't you?
I didn't.
I bet you did.
Didn't.
Go on, what was her name?
Silly.
Silly?
Well, every time I did something wrong, my mum said, don't be silly. So I invented silly and blamed it all on her. Now I've got you, though, Jude.
Real. I knew they was in here.
What are you doing?
I'm making a pair of leg warmers.
I've just ironed that. That's a perfectly good jumper.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a perfectly good pair of leg warmers. And I never asked you to iron it.
Well, what else am I meant to do? Stuck at home all day.
You're just not used to your freedom.
Freedom? I'm going to get so bored I'll end up ironing the cat.
There's no need to take it out on him or me. Feeling sorry for yourself about losing that stupid job.
I'm not losing it. It is being taken away.
You've got to try and talk things through.
I'm being made redundant. End of conversation.
Well, what about the strike?
Oh, it's a pretty useless gesture, really.
Oh, you've got to be positive, Mo. Get down that factory and pick it. Hang about, I've got just the thing. 1 minute, Mo.
Thought you gave the last Valium to the cat.
No, it's not that. Somewhere. this, my all-weather, multi-purpose demonstration kit. My formative years are in this box.
A dustbin liner?
To the amateur, yeah. But when you've been around a bit, it's a max, see? Only trouble is, it don't let your skin breathe too easy, so I only wear it when it's pouring.
What's this for? Transporting Molotov cocktails?
No, it's a baby carrier.
What's it doing in there?
No, certain sorts of demos, you just need to take a baby along. It's good for your image, see? You look more responsible and sympathetic if you've got a baby.
Where'd you get a baby from?
You have to borrow one, stupid. You can't keep a live baby tucked away in a box just in case, can ya? Get out, wouldn't it? Anyway, you don't need a baby for a picket.
I don't think this is such a good idea.
Oh, of course it is. You've got to unite with your fellow workers in democratic resistance to oppression. Know what I mean?
Yeah, get arrested.
Look at it this way, Mo. What else you gonna do? All we have to do is pop into the community centre, get some leaflets run off.
All right, just for half an hour. I'll get me coat.
Do you want to try this on for size?
I'll get me coat. Oh, Jude, there's somebody on the window ledge.
It's him from next door.
What are you doing?
What are you playing at?
The window cleaners don't usually do the inside.
That's not what I heard. Brass out there, isn't it? Lucky we caught you.
What you doing?
Bringing her up.
Bringing who up?
Well, we've had a bit of trouble with the lift.
Most people use the stairs when the lifts are bust. Oh, nuts! You're not bringing that in here!
Not in, love. Through. Yeah,
Jude! Take it through your own window!
we like you girls, but this cradle ain't in perfect working order, is it?
Yeah, he broke the handle off so we couldn't get it to go round the corner.
Watch it, watch me.
Come on, one on, son. Careful. Right, there you go.
Bill, this might be a stupid question, but do the window cleaners know you're doing this?
Oh, there's no window cleaners on the estate no more.
What happened to her?
I win on the 13th floor. What?
Yeah, the council decided not to replace them. Natural wastage, they
Oh,
call it.
Typical! Unite with your fellow workers in democratic resistance to oppression, eh? There's no one here, Jude.
Oh, well, perhaps take up in the back. I'll go
There isn't a back, only a long drop into the canal.
Oh, I expect they're having a protest march. They should be here any minute.
They won't. They're all at home, desperately hanging on for Crossroads.
Oh, keep your placard up, Mother. There could be a passerby any minute.
Look, there's one.
Right, stay where you are.
Where are you going? What? Sorry, little dog. What are you name? Democratic.
Well? Oh, he said he might come back later. He's a bit busy.
Set his dog on you, did he?
Oh, come on, Mo, the placard.
This is ridiculous. What sort of a picket is it? There's been more popes in the last 5 years than people on this picket.
I think we ought to spread out a bit.
What?
Spread out. Yeah, that's better.
You must be joking. I'm cold, Jude, and I'm bored, and I've had enough.
Well, where are you going?
Mo!
Mo! Oh, wait! I know how you must feel, Mo. Bored, frustrated, useless, ugly, old, fat, a boil on the bum of society. But you soon get over it. How long is it since I lost my last job? A few months?
Years.
Well, last year.
But one.
Look, let's have a nice cup of tea and I'll make us some dinner. All right, I'll go and get a takeaway. What are you doing?
Getting something to eat.
Something to... What you got there is acne in a packet.
Look, I I may be useless and unemployed, fat and ugly, but I'm not a boil on anyone's bum.
What are you playing at?
Wendy houses. It worked when I was a kid, it can work now.
Aren't you a bit old for all this?
Who says? Look, Jude, I'm fed up with the world. It gobbled me up and spat me out. So now I'm going in there and I'm not coming out till I feel better.
Well, that could be months.
Could be.
Look, I'll just come in for a bit and we'll talk about it.
This is a one-woman Wendy house.
Oh, come on, Mo, don't be daft. Who are you going to talk to in there? You just get more depressed. You make me depressed. Then we'll both be depressed. Mo, you're behaving just like a kid. Oh, well, if you want to behave like a kid, If you want to behave like a kid, there's only one thing I can do. I'll be back in a bit.
Where are you going?
I'm going down the laundrette to fetch your mother.
I haven't got a mother. The relationship between me and that woman is purely biological.
Biological? Well, she didn't get you very white, did she?
To the daddy hairdresser then.
Hello, May.
Here, what do you want? Here, I hope you haven't come for a free 10-piece within the dryers. You know my rules.
I was just passing. I popped by to say hello.
Oh, hello. Know him, do you?
Yeah, he lives downstairs from us. I recognise that climbing frame anywhere.
Criminal. Old boy like him, being left to do for himself. I blame the social services, me. I mean, looking after the old folks, that's their job, innit? But they don't, do they? No. More trouble than they're worth, I say. You had trouble with them? I've had trouble with them. My sister had trouble with them. My sister had some social worker coming around telling her kids were having emotional problems at school. I blame their father. Well, partly. Well, they didn't have no father to speak of. Well, people did speak of him. People spoke to several of them, actually, and I blame her for that. Yeah. What they need is a proper father and a good clout round here. Here, give us a hand here. Never did us any harm, did it? No, but when it comes to the old folks, well, they need the social services, don't they? I mean, you can't give them a good clout round here. Kill them. Well, most of them. Mind you, I blame the families. Yeah. Oh, he'd been sat there now for 2 hours, you know. Oh, criminal, really. Me and my sister, we'd have never let her old dad come to that. Mind you, he died in the war, so we didn't have to.
Why have you been sat there for 2 hours?
Oh, it's that dry cleaning machine, isn't it? Very temperamental. Sometimes it just decides not to stop. Mind of its own. Dirty cat. Right. So?
So what?
So what do you want?
I told you I was just passing. I wondered if you'd like to pop up to the flat for a cup of tea in your break.
Break? But what break? I can't leave my machines. I'm responsible for the cleanliness of our old borough here. Here, do you know this is the only washateria within 3 miles what hasn't been vandalised? Besides, not sure as I'd be welcome.
Well, you don't mind if I stay here for a bit of a chat then, do you?
Please yourself, it's a free country. But where is that Maureen then? Skulking round the corner waiting for you, is she?
No, I'm on my own.
Oh, yeah, proper little skulker, that one.
Well, what do you expect, mate? Your own daughter, and you boot her out of here with 3 bags of soggy washing just because you put a few foreign coins in one of your machines by mistake.
200 pesetas in 3 months. Jude, she was always prone to unwholesome interests, that girl, just like her father was. During our brief encounter.
Actually, it's those unwholesome interests I wanted to have a word with you about.
Oh, yeah, listen, I washed my hands of her when she took up with that stupid little bleeder Bob. Oof. He was a wrong un, you could tell by his eyes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's my brother.
Yeah, well, you got the look and all, yeah.
May, I'm worried about,
I've told you before I wash my hands of her.
Look, she's really depressed since she found out she was losing her job.
Oh, losing a job, is she?
Yeah, and you won't believe how it's affecting her.
Oh, yeah, how?
Well, I mean, she won't speak to me.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't speak to me when she had a job.
She's locked herself in her room. She's throwing herself at any man who passes
On
by.
the 17th floor.
She propositioned the window
Look,
cleaner.
I told you, love, she stopped being my problem when she went out of my front door.
When I left, she was packing.
Yeah, well, holiday will do her good.
Said she was going home to her mum.
She what?
Got the spare key off your sister.
She didn't.
She did.
Coming home, is she?
Looks like it.
We'll see about that.
And she's pregnant.
Right.
Doctor said there's twins.
Yeah. Right, well, oh, you'll have to go, love.
And they got different fathers.
All right, yeah.
Leave it without me washing.
Well, I'm going to have to lock you in then. Oh. Dry cleaning. Boil wash is what you want. Come on.
Mo, I'm back. You'll never guess who I've got with me. Your mum. She's ever so worried about you.
Don't believe you.
It's true. Why don't you come out and have a look?
She'd never come up here.
Oh, I always feel better when I know the kettle's on. Where is she? In there.
But I think she might be coming out, so perhaps we ought to wait.
Oh, no, she might make a run for it. She's younger than I am.
What?
You told me she got a key to my maisonette. I could be squatted. You tell her I'm coming in.
Tell her to sod off.
Your great uncle's a rabbi. You out there in that ledge, Maureen?
Actually,
What?
she's in there.
Oh, yeah, of course. I remember, yeah. And I suppose you got silly in there with you and all.
What if I have? You always resented silly.
Silly, I was the bleeding silly one. I always bought you 2 bags of sweets, one for you and one for silly. I want my key.
What key?
Oh, don't you start playing me up, Maureen. You're not too big for a good slap. Hey, what's all this I hear about you coming home?
I wonder who gave you that idea.
Never you mind that. I want my key.
What key?
Oh, you can be willful, Maureen. The key you wangled off my sister to my maisonette. Don't you start denying it.
Why would she give me your spare key?
Oh, she's always had a grudge against me, that woman. Just because of your father.
Because he was black.
No, because he wasn't Jewish. I haven't seen her for years. Not since my cousin Michael was circumcised.
Well, I'm glad you got the comfort of religion in the end.
There's nothing comfortable about it at 18.
Look at this place. I've never seen such filth. Look at all them crumbs. Oh, you'll get mice. Oh, I don't know how you can bear to live like this, Maureen. I really don't.
Not that bad.
It has nothing to do with you. It's between her and me. You go and make the tea.
All right, Ma.
Yeah, and you make sure you give them cups a good rinse. And if you don't come out here, proper manner, they'll be coming down to get you from the funny farm before long. Oh. Mind you, I'll blame that hospital. I've always been convinced they give me the wrong baby. I know they label them and all that, but they must make the odd mistake, mustn't they? I mean, Tesco's do. Here, this old maggot, scrub it out.
If you don't like it, you can always leave.
I'm not leaving here until I get what I come for. Oh. Look at this state of this place. I'm going to get a clean up if I can find over here.
What are you doing? You're meant to be talking to Mom.
Yeah, I'm not surprised she's hiding in here. Look at the state of this place. Right, you get those things back in that cupboard, I'll have a quick hoover.
Oh, no.
Right, yeah.
You're unplugging the TV.
Oh, something's got to be unplugged.
Yeah, but not my TV.
Here you go then. Right. Oh, any old rags? They should be in the bin or under the sink.
That's my peasant scarf.
Ooh, it smells like it and all.
Give it here, mate.
Get out of it. Right.
That's the first half of my opera.
Yeah, these socks have had it, haven't they?
They're my leg warmers. I just made them. Give them back, mate.
Get your hands out of there. It's full of dirt.
It's full of my feet.
Yeah, filthy old muck.
Your mother's throwing our flat away. You've got to stop her.
You stop her. You brought her here. I could have told you she was addicted to cleaning.
What about my career? She's thrown my opera away.
Jude, answer the door.
Where's the cat? I suppose you got him in there too. Get out of my way,
Right, I'm coming in here already. Now, the old fish package you better throw them out. Now you're not working. You'll be able to give this place a good going over, won't you? That kitchen can do with a coat of magnolia for a start.
Oh, that's one thing we agree on.
How do, missus?
Well, here. Who are you?
Well, you could say we're sending him to the window cleaners.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about you.
How can you afford a chop?
Here, Maureen's mother.
Don't stop that
Here,
again.
let go that cord.
You're wearing the carpet
I will
out.
not be responsible for an electrical accident.
You run that window, you'll break it.
Well, get us out of here.
I'll take you.
Maureen,
I'll go out there.
Came in here.
Hold that in while I give it a shove.
I'm coming in to get them crumbs.
Oh, no, you're not.
What have you done now?
You just missed him.
Quick, pour something on Nick's lip. All right, girls.
Don't say a word, Mum. Just put down that bag, pick up your bag and go. You've got no right to come barging in here interfering with my life. Give Jude back her things and leave me alone.
Not leaving here until I get my spare key.
I haven't got your spare key. Why would I want your spare key? I left home to get away from you.
Oh, yeah, left home when it suited you, didn't you?
You threw me out. Now I'm throwing you out.
Oh, thanks very much. Here's your things.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, I'll be on my way then. Yeah, well. Hasn't been easy, you know, Maureen. People hated me for what I done. But I did what I thought was right, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it wasn't good enough for you. And I'm sorry you didn't have a family that you could be proud of, because I was proud of you, you know. Yeah, even after what people said, and no matter what you think now. I was proud of your father, too. He was an African prince, you know. Had to go back to Africa, free his people.
He had to go back to Birmingham to his wife and kids.
Who told you that?
Oh,
Now look what you've done. Mum? Oh, Mum, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It's just the things have been getting on top of me. Losing my job and everything.
I know. Yeah, I know, girl. Yeah, but you've got to be tough these days, you know. Yeah, here, blow. There. Yeah. Oh, come on. Ah, come on, let's have that nice cup of tea, eh?
You'll make it.
Right. Here.
Oh, no.
Here. I went out with a window cleaner once. He was always up and down.
Here you are. One wimpy, no onions.
Thanks.
Actually, it's quite cosy in here, isn't it? You know, urban living's been getting up my nose a bit lately, Mo. All that pollution and everything. I've been having all sorts of problems, scratching and that. I think I might be developing that total allergy syndrome.
I thought I had that when I was at school. Turned out to be Nick's.